How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to bring along with me to talk about something disturbing, the haters. So let's jump right into it. If you're a content creator like me, you probably have haters. And not so much the people that just hate on you nonstop or anything like that, but just people that will comment here and there, some hateful comments that are just pretty dang stupid. Which, if we're being honest, it's kind of sad, but it's also very entertaining, at least for me. But I wanted to dive into a little bit further on some thoughts behind that and to help you not get discouraged when it comes down to the haters. Pretty colors, but I feel like, being outside right here, taking some Fujifilm recipes just to test out for some future videos of what I want to do. And, it's a good day to just have some conversations because seriously, it's been kind of funny to just see what people will comment sometimes in videos of mine or other people's, and it's just hilarious to see how people stoop to that, and I'll never understand why. I mean, I do understand why they're doing it, and the answer is pretty simple. They're simply jealous. A lot of people that take the time to hate on, your content, whether it's on YouTube or it's Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is that you post on social media, and you're taking the time and effort to post something yourself that you're proud of, and that little hateful comment, and it makes you maybe doubt yourself. It really is just because they wish they would have the courage and bravery to post like you are doing. See, I know that a lot of people tend to become hateful on things that they just either don't understand or they wish they had the courage to do themselves. And I honestly do believe that a lot of these people, well, they're just hateful because they don't have the guts to do what me and you are doing and putting ourselves out there, and wish they had the courage to do so and or the skill for it. And now, don't get me wrong, I don't wish them ill intent or anything like that, but it's just funny to kind of talk back to them in the aspect of questioning their reasoning of why they decide to throw out some hate, which they never have any good excuse. They kind of think they're better than you, and then they try to belittle you to bring you down to their level, which is still kind of funny to me because they're taking their whole time to come out to your channel, your social media, to try to talk some hate for no reason. So it's just kind of funny to me that it gets to that point, but it is what it is. And now, by all means, I do believe in constructive criticism, but that's the thing. Most of those comments aren't really constructive. They're either like, oh, this sucks, or this is so stupid, why waste your time, or where was the punchline for this, or whatever they want to go with, to be honest. Pick and choose whatever you want to. And there's a difference with being constructive criticism, like comments where you can be like, hey, and you know what, this would have been great if you would have done this instead because of this. So you see the difference of what could be a good comment with criticism instead of just being hateful. That's the thing for me, is I don't think a lot of those hateful comments understand that they're being hateful. And that's why I'm trying to tell you this, so that you don't get discouraged to create and post the photos, the videos that you're working so hard to get better at. Because guess what? You might not be at the stage that you want to be, and you might not be the best one out there, because I don't believe that I'm the best at all the stuff that I do, but I'm just enjoying myself. And there's nothing wrong when it comes down to just enjoying yourself to create the content that you're, wanting to create. And, screw the haters in that aspect from that, because they're the noise that we don't need to deal with. See, I talked about this in a previous video of mine, to focus on yourself and take off the noise and everything that's trying to take away from it. A lot of people will try to belittle you because they are wishing that they could be doing what you're doing. And that's why, you can just mind your own business with your own stuff so that you can excel at it, because no matter what you do in life, there's always going to be a hater or two. But remember that you'll probably have more people rooting for you than against you. Now, don't get me wrong, don't do anything, bad or anything like that, but just create the content and photos, videos, whatever you want to, that will help you become better every time, and just ignore what the people are saying. Because at the end of the day, it's you who knows what you want to do, not them. So I'm gonna look up a little recipe just to make sure that I, try out some different ones. If you have any Fujifilm recipes that you enjoy, please let them know down, let me know down below, because I'm always willing to test out new ones and just to see which ones I can test out. Right now, I'm about to just put the Kodachrome 64, somebody told me about that, and see how I like it. But as I put this, nice little Fujifilm recipe, I'll keep talking about what I'm talking about, because I enjoy talking with you guys, and it's a good form of, I guess, letting out anything that I need to do. And it's always enjoyable to get to converse with you in the comments. So if you feel free to want to reach out in the comments, go for it. And I'm happy to, talk with you guys and discuss anything you like to. But anyways, talking back about the haters and everything, something that I think is very beneficial when it comes down to the thought process that I've been doing for years, because I used to tour for music. You had people that were always being haters. Like, they'd be like, I'm a better guitarist and singer than you. Why are you more popular? How do you have more people? Like, I deserve it. I deserve it. See, that's their mentality, is they think they deserve everything rather than work hard for it. I know I wasn't the best guitarist or singer or now content creator. I just enjoy it and put myself out there and just keep learning from the process. That helps me become better and better over time, and in my aspect with my happiness of it and my, reaching my goals that I want to reach. A lot of the times, a lot of people tend to just, focus on the wrong part because they're just more thoughtful in the sense of, well, I need to belittle them to bring them down to my level so that I feel content where I'm at, because they're doing better than me possibly, or I wish I was like them, but I have to talk like some hate or something like that. And in reality, is it worth it? And you'll probably have somebody in the comment, maybe in this section, that they'll be like, oh man, you like repeated yourself, or you did this, like you could have just done a shorter video about it. And I'm like, my dude, you're in my channel coming to talk hate about something that is really irrelevant, because at the end of the day, guess what? I posted this video with the full intent of knowing that I was happy with the outcome of it. Could I get maybe some constructive criticism of somebody going like, hey man, like do this or do that because it'll help out your engagement or something? Sure, I'm all ears for that. But if you have nothing good to say that's going to help me improve, even if it's like the negative side of my video to help me improve to become better, just keep it to yourself. It's so easy. Still working on this, but for example, I'm going to give you a nice example. I'm going to give you a scenario of if I was, dealing with a hateful comment in person or anything to do, or if I saw something I didn't like. We're ready? Me, whatever's happening over there, watch this. See how I minded my own business? If I didn't think I liked it or something, am I gonna go up to that person? Everybody likes to play the keyboard warrior behind something just because they can hide themselves, but just know that if they're taking the time to say a hateful comment in your videos or photos, it means you're doing something right. I mean, because that's the way that I view it. You can't create fans without having the haters. So do that with what you will, and hopefully that'll help you to not get discouraged when you're out here creating your content. These leaves on the ground look quite nice. We don't really get this much of different color of leaves here in Texas, to be honest. It goes from green to dead relatively fast, so pretty exciting to see this. Oh, nice little leaf falling. You might not be able to see me so well with the tree branches in front. It might be focusing on that, but who cares? I'm out here just enjoying the talk with you. And like I said, this might not be the most technical video that I usually shoot or do anything like that, but it's something that I think is very important to talk about, because most of the time, what do people deal with the most? Hate. Because apparently that's an easy thing to do. It's harder to admit that you're not good enough and just go work on yourself. It's easier to put an excuse and not do anything about it. And in reality, most people tend to, choose that route because they're just not strong enough to want to put themselves through the course of, doing things to become better, to put the time and effort. They just want the easy way out and kind of go like, well, I'm not going to be a good photographer like whatever big photographer, so I'm just going to hate on it, instead of like, admitting that it's your fault that you're not at the level that you want to be at. That's maybe the athlete in me talking, since I've done sports since I was a kid. But at the end of the day, I think that if you're not working hard on yourself, you're just really choosing to not put the effort into it, then that's on you. You shouldn't hate people that are doing better than you or doing something for themselves to just, hate on that. I mean, I guess that's the end of the rant. I don't want to keep you guys too long with this video, because it's just something, just more talking about, the hateful stuff that you see every day. And some days to me, it really doesn't get to me. I find it amusing, and I'll just even reply back to them because it's engagement on my channel. So I just kind of, it's simple to just ask them like their intent, and then they feel stupid from it. So do with that what you will. I mean, to me, I just wouldn't take it personally. People are going to hate no matter what. So might as well just enjoy yourself and post the content that makes you happy. Don't focus on what other people are wanting from you or what you'd have to do to sacrifice your happiness, because you're the one that has to live with yourself. And that's how I've lived my life along, like, a lot of the years that I've had to do, because it was always, you know, wanting to be what people wanted you to be, in a sense, because you want to be, whether make a career out of certain things, whether it's like through music, photography, videography. But the moment you're content with yourself and focus on your happiness, whether it's with posting the photos that you want to post, whether people like them or not, the right audience will find you if you put the right effort. A great thing to live by that I'm doing, I guess, is the person that shows up every day is the person that outlasts anybody else with the most talent if they choose to give up. So if you show up every day, your chances of making it to where you want to be keep getting greater. The moment that you choose to give up is the moment that your chances are gone. So choose to do with what you will, and I hope it helps you out with what you choose to do. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video with a friend. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.